then go here, and then press F11. Yun, okay. So, stream check. Bakit ganun? Arrange natin ng saan na yan? Reset location. Ganun talaga. Okay. Yan lang. That's weird. Anyway, so reconnect. Hindi ko pala na-check si stream. So stream check muna. Stream check. My channel. Live now. So mic test. Okay, stream looks to be okay. You can see Joyce. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, so teka. Pamessage nga si Ivan. Diyan naka-output ka pa sa ata sa Hangouts. Okay, closing this one. Opening Facebook Messenger. Alright, we are 5 minutes in. So, welcome to this week's game titled Abbeys and Abbots. And so last week, so para kay Evan pa naman to kasi siya yung wala last week. But anyway, you all know what happened last week. Binalik nyo sa winery yung one of the 3 missing gems. And then thought of maybe since you did them a favor, they can do you a favor. And, you know, procure one wedding dress, if there's a wedding dress in Valaki, for you since you are persons of interest in Valaki. And so, and then you went back to Kresk and had a little bit of downtime where the Alona, Alamid, and Gauda participated, set up and participated and won in a pig racing contest. While Lucien was spending quality time with your newfound friend Esmeralda de Avenir in the Abbey, and then afterwards had dinner with the abbot, had some interesting conversation, and then at the end of the night, before that you tried to explore the rest of the Abbey and you found some shady figures, and you know you might have almost died maybe if not for naked Alona to the rescue with her shipmate si Gerard. And then as the evening to close, Alona had this strange dream where she dreamt of her mom, Elena, who out of the blue told her that she must murder the abbot and everything in this abbey, including your newfound friend Esmeralda de Avenir. and then she woke up in the middle of the night. And did she like did she like spoon with Gerard or was
No.
it, no? Do I remember that correctly? No. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so yep, that's where we pick up. So the rest of you are all of you wake up bright and early in the morning, if you can call it a morning without sun.
Sorry,
Nag-walk out ba si
GM.
Joyce?
Rolling portents.
All right. Oh yeah, and then rolling
Holy
portent.
shucks! Okay. That's nice.
Wow, 1 in 19. Be very useful. So I'm gonna need I'm gonna need Gauda and Gerard to roll con saves because of your ongoing withdrawal from the drugs.
Drugs.
Okay, fail. So yeah, you feel that sharp craving for the pie, that it's distracting you in your senses. You have disadvantage on ability checks for the rest of the day. Hindi pa natatry ni Alona mag-remove curse sa kanilang craving. She's welcome to try. And then so si Goda, let me just roll for Goda since Ivan is not here. Hindi pa siya nag-reply. Okay. Nasa Japan pa ba siya?
Nakabalik na dapat.
Okay. Siya, okay. Sana si Constitution si Fergoda. Ay, by the way, pakibalik yung inyong mga strength score. Si Lucian should have a 10 strength score after the long rest. And Alamid should have an 18 strength score. Oh, this is Goda's Constitution fail. So pares kayo may craving, withdrawal symptoms for the rest of the day. Okay. So you wake up in this strange place. You actually wake up to the sound of a faint laugh. Is it you can't quite distinguish if it's like maniacal laughter or screaming coming from downstairs. What do you do?
Let's check it out.
Has anyone asked? I asked the party if anyone has asked the abbot what all the screaming is about.
Wala. It wasn't mentioned in the dinner. Yeah. Esmeralda also wakes up. Begins. She actually gets off her bunk bed and lays down like a pillow on the floor and starts to meditate.
Okay.
Closes her eyes. Si Gauda is frantically looking around for a piece of pie that doesn't exist. And he's trying to be subtle about it. He's a little subtle. Pero yeah, to the more to Alona, Gauda has that look in his eyes that he's craving for. He's actually also looking through the empty bottles of wine. Inubos niya na lahat yung wine from the night before. And he says, guys, we need more wine. Maybe we should go back to that windmill thing. Baka
No.
may wine dun. Or extra pies, you know. Maybe may pie recipes. We can make more pies. Guys. Hello.
Lucian
That,
is a,
that actually sounds like a good idea.
Lucian is a bit traumatized by that windmill. Maybe now.
So paano guys? I'm so thirsty.
Well, maybe we can ask our host to get more wines here, if they have wines here in Abbot. It's like a former hospital. But I look at the others. Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to check out that screaming or?
Yeah, maybe there's a wine cellar somewhere, guys.
Let's check out that screaming. Let's see what it's about. What's it about.
Can I
Guys, are
pull
you
Gerard aside?
Can you put...
Can I pull Gerard aside?
Okay, Gerard, do you allow her to pull you
Yes,
aside?
you may.
Okay.
I tell him, I think we should kill the abbot.
Why?
It's what she wants me to do.
Make a stealth check, Alana. And let's see if...
We here? Ooh, nice.
Okay. I don't think may pass mayroong sa inyong +7 sa perception.
Ah.
Wala. Yeah, we don't hear this. Just the, friends talking in the corner. So go on.
Are you sure you want to do this?
It's not about what I want. It's about what she commands. I am indebted to her.
But the abbot, I don't think he's done anything wrong. At least not right now.
Do you think he hasn't done wrong? With all those monsters here? Should I discuss this with the group?
Maybe. Up to you.
I don't think they'd understand anyway. Yeah, I guess. Might as well. Can I turn to the group and tell them I need to talk to them?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Without Esmeralda?
Okay.
Is she there?
She's there, but okay, sure. I'll leave you to your give you some privacy then. She picks up her like satchel or something and leaves the room. She says, "I need to do some stretching anyway," and she leaves the door. Goes outside and closes the door behind her.
Is she by the door?
You wanna go? You wanna open the door and check, or
Yeah.
you open the door and see that she is by the parapets. Siguro mga like 60 feet away, doing some stretching.
Okay. So I turn to the group and I tell them, as matter of factly as I can, that I have received a command from my goddess that I am obligated to fulfill because of certain things. Anyway, we have to kill the abbot and everyone
What?
here.
Oh, what?
I mean, I'm only telling this to you guys because we've been traveling for more than a week. More than a week talaga.
Wow.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Exactly
For-
2 weeks since we met.
Damn. Okay.
And 2 weeks pa lang yun.
Oh, pero araw-araw kayo magkasama.
And I guess I consider you, I don't know, colleagues, party mates, not really friends, but getting there. I don't know.
Maybe it's I don't know, not really a kill them all kind of thing.
She was very
Kill
clear.
Abbott's land. And
Did Lucian asks Alona, did your goddess tell you a reason why we need to kill the abbot? Because
Yeah, but yes, she did. You have to
are
understand.
you sure it's your goddess though?
It,
I mean, there was a case where God was able to intercept the sending that you sent, tried to send my brother, right? So might be Strahd pretending to be your goddess, trying to tell you to kill everyone here.
I honestly am not sure, but I'm just letting you know, just in case.
How does Alamid feel about this? Even na siya yung nag-suggest last night. Ito din sa kayo.
Oo nga pala, no? In this drunken, ano.
Is there a way for you to be able to communicate with your goddess?
It's kind of it's more of she contacting me whenever she wants.
May access ka na ba sa commune spell?
Nope, I don't think so. Anong level yun?
Let me see. Commune. Is it a standard spell? Yes, it's a standard spell. 5th level. So, wala pa.
Wala pa man. Nope.
Yun yung may ask 3 questions.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, you would know that you're not yet at that level of devotion to to your goddess, to have that that hotline.
If you really believe that we should kill the abbot, then let's go.
Supportive talaga siya, no?
Oh, the
Chaotic neutral intensifies.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I kill them, let them live, doesn't really bother me. It's just that I mean, I'm just telling you guys so that you know that I'll let you think about it, and then if it comes to it, you know what I have to do. You don't have to help me.
As if I allow you to go alone.
He's the only one who supports me, you know, like that when killing. So weird.
I won't let you go down that path. At least let's try to snoop around, see if the abbot has done something
Okay.
wrong. Find some evidence that they're doing something here that's not good, and maybe I'll be down with the plan.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure. Let's do that today. What do you think?
Lucy will nod in agreement. Yeah, let's explore. With everyone. Lol.
Okay. So where do you go? You can move your tokens. The tokens are here.
Where the screaming is.
So the screaming is coming from downstairs. So yung pinasukan nyo na room before, may stairs yung pababa. The room before the hospital.
Na hindi nila binaba.
Oh, there.
Yeah, hindi kayo bumaba from there. Alright, so I'm gonna move Goda's token. Goda follows Lucien. So does everyone follow?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just move you there. So here you are. Then yung stairs pababa. And from here, yeah, mas malakas yung insane laughter and screaming coming from downstairs. So you move down.
Okay.
Okay. So that takes you to a change of map. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now it's loading. Let me move your tokens over there. Your tokens are this one. Hold on. Okay, now hold hands. So you move, you are down here. Yan. So here, okay, so balik tayo pala sa taas. Okay. You arrive at what a room seems to be, looks like it used to be an office, as evidenced by the remains of a desk and a chair. You can see over here. This way. Both of which have been smashed to pieces. A hallway to the south leads to a staircase going up. Doon kayo galing. A dark passage to the east is full of unnatural whispers, mad laughter, and bestial odors. It's very, very dark here, even in the day. Are you carrying any torches or light sources?
I can cast light on my shield.
Okay, so Alona casts light on her shield. Okay. Okay. You hear someone approach your location. It's something with heavy footsteps, getting closer and closer to your location. Pero medyo lumbering footsteps. Dug, 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 dug. You stay as you stay there. You see at the edge of the light that Alona cast on her shield, a monstrous shape comes out of the hallway.
Okay.
And as it comes into the light, your eyes are treated to a terrifying 7-foot tall assemblage of human body parts.
That's the one walking towards us?
It's now right before you. Ito na siya.
Is it hostile?
We'll see. What do you do when it comes into view? It kind of looks at you, Alana, the one who is carrying the light.
I just stare back.
Okay. As it looks, it's actually like looking around at the group, as if looking for someone. As in it, like it looks to Alona, to Gerard, to Gauda, to Alavid, to Lucien, and it says, "Intruders,
Alright.
intruders." Oh, it takes a step towards you. What do you do?
We're visiting. We are the Abbots. Yes. Yeah.
Can't do that.
It doesn't seem to recognize your speaking. Just says intruders as it takes another step towards you.
Friends.
Like 7 foot tall. Parang imagine like Shaquille O'Neal size na pero made of stitched up body parts. Taking step after step towards you.
I parang help Gerard with no, we friends. Abbott's guests. Trying to get his attention or something.
Okay.
Friends.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Great.
But since you're assisting Gerard, so straight roll. Sure. Make a persuasion check. 17.
Yay.
This will be a wisdom check on its part. I want to use my dice. Where's my dice? I have a dice bag.
Oh,
I mean, I have a bag
physical bug.
filled with various dice. Okay. Na never kong nagagamit. There's the white one, and there's the black one. There's the blue one. All right. Let's get rolling. $17. Okay.
Oh.
It hesitates.
Friend. Ay. Dang, ano kaya? Diba it's still the morning, DM?
Yep, sa morning.
I reach into my bag and give him a ration. Hungry? It's morning. You might have not eaten. I try to reach him. I reach out with a.
Make an insight check.
Oh boy, insight. Nope.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be interested in the food that you give to it.
Okay.
Um,
Steps back a bit slowly.
when you said Abbot, that's where it kind of hesitated, but it's still like confused, looking like it seems like it's looking for someone, but that it's not seeing. That's why it's kind of trying to accost you and saying intruders.
Did I note Did we notice that he hesitated when we said Abbott?
Yep.
It's my
Yeah, but so what are you doing? Are you just staying there? It's at the moment medyo nag-hesitate siya. It's low, it's advanced. But what are you going to do next? Just stay there?
Do we notice that he's looking for someone? Something?
Yeah, you definitely saw that he was looking around at your group and at each of you. And after he took a look at each of you, dun niya sinabi yung intruders.
Who are you looking for?
He says,
He's looking for the Abbot.
intruders not allowed.
Uh, do we just kill him?
At this point, you hear a door open.
and here we from behind us or from
From
front
around
of
the
us?
corner. And in walks the handsome man.
Eh?
What handsome man?
The abbot.
DM, nag-restart lang ako.
Okay.
Ayaw mag-load ng roll 20.
The handsome man, si Ivan McGregor. The abbot
Okay.
walks in and gives you that like calm, serene look, like an angel. He looks at the creature. Hush, hush, my child. What seems to be the problem here? Oh, and he sees you. My guests. If you wanted to tour the place, you should have just told me. And because I have some certain security measures here against would-be thieves and their ilk. I'm sorry, I should have warned you not to go around unaccompanied. What is it that you're looking for? He asks, I guess Gerard, who is in front.
We heard some screams and we rushed here. Maybe somebody needed help.
Oh, that. Well, I assure you, they are here because they need help. These unfortunate creatures aren't fit to roam about freely, for they might pose harm to others and themselves. So they must stay here.
What are they exactly?
Well,
I mean, it's obvious that they're not natural.
they are. They're the Bellevue family.
The what?
The Bellevues. Bellevue. The Bellevue family.
Na-encounter
They-
na ba namin dati yun?
Nope, you haven't heard of them before. They. Well, I suppose there's no point in keeping. There's no point in hiding this, since we're all friends here, he says. The Bellevues are a family that came to me on the early days of my stay here in the Abbey. They wanted me to help them. They wanted me to help them.
In what way?
They wanted me to fix them.
Fix them.
Yes, and they had very specific and I didn't know this back then. Very wild and strange notions of how they wanted to be fixed.
You mean like this? And then I point to the creature.
Oh no, that's not one of the Bellevues. That's just my guard. You have met a few of them, actually, since yesterday, since your first time here. You have met Otto and Siegfried and Otto, the guards, and you've met the one that plays the viola, who served the food last night. That's Clovin. Unfortunately, during those early times, I didn't know that there was a madness in these requests from the Bellevues. I gave in to what they want when in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have.
What exactly did you do?
I fixed them just the way they wanted.
To look like monsters?
Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. They wanted to be strong as an ox, or have the wings like a bat, or be able to see like a cat.
And the creatures outside, what are they?
Oh, them?
The ones in the cages.
Those are some of the. Those are also Bellevues.
You did this to their whole family? Did all of them want this?
Yes.
So they've been alive for 100 years, looking like that because they
Mm.
wanted to be strong.
No. You misunderstand. These are a lot of these creatures were born that way. From the first family that came to me. They had children, and their children had children, and they passed on their traits generation to generation.
Can we insight check him?
Sure.
Never mind.
Okay. Alona, you're not able to make heads or tails of what he say, of whether he's truthful or not. Not quite sure. Lucien, you do not detect any attempt to deceive you. He actually seemed genuinely like crestfallen about what had happened to these people. And he continues on, and that's why I cannot leave them here by themselves. It is my charge to take care of them because they cannot take care of themselves.
But Lucian sort of stutters, you are the one who did this to them. I mean, to their ancestors. Lucian sort of tries to rationalize what the abbot is saying. Aren't you're the one who
Yes, I am responsible. Yes,
parang
and I
you
live
can
with that.
see the dawning horror in dun sa face ni Lucia. Parang Aren't you a man of the cloth? Shouldn't you be saying that to make to shouldn't you say that to make do with what they were given, to and to do the best with what they have? He asks the abbot that. Not give them not give them not graft other animal personalities to them. Something like that.
Yes, I think I live with those thoughts every day these past centuries. What I should have done. But I didn't do it back then. Maybe it's because I was not so familiar with the mortal coil of what it means to be human.
It's now obvious that you are not human. Lucian answers the abbot. What are you? I ask directly.
I am a servant of the Morning Lord.
I too can also be a servant of the Morning Lord, and
Are you?
I am no. But what are you then? I should have asked the question. What are you? You are obviously not human.
I just told you.
Confusion. Pardon.
So are you saying you're an angel?
You remember that you have that spell? Pin-repair mo ba? Yung detect evil and good?
Hindi pa ako eh my God, hindi pa ako nagpapalit ng spell.
So, let's say andun siya. You can, as a cleric, you know that if you cast that spell, it will tell you kung si Abot ba ay celestial fiend undead.
Can I?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. Lucien, you hear Alona and do an incantation, do some, and move her arm, her fingers and hands. And Alona's eyes flash light blue. And before you, Alona, is a celestial.
Oh, shit.
Shit, I can't kill that. Damn it.
Oh boy.
The 7-foot tall creature is neither celestial, aberration, elemental, fey, or fiend. You don't get any pings off of him.
Hindi rin siya undead?
Hindi siya undead.
This has become more complicated than I first thought.
I asked
The abbot-
Alana, what did you find? I mean, what?
The abbot notices you cast that spell and he just smiles at you. That Ewan McGregor half smile.
Noted.
He motions to the creature. He nods to the creature, and the creature just retreats into the darkness. Lumbering step after lumbering step.
So, I guess the tour ends here.
Questioningly at Alana, what?
Did you need anything else? Breakfast is ready, by the way.
Abbot,
Yes?
I have an hypothetical question.
Please go ahead. Ask
If
away.
there is someone who would like to kill you, how they are going to kill you?
Can I step on Alabid's foot?
Can I dive? Can I dive towards Alameda and I'll try to cut it?
Gerard bursts out laughing.
Are you killable?
Celestials are not immortal, right?
No, they're not.
Um.
I think.
Well, make a religion check, Alona.
After stepping on Alabid's foot.
We should all try
Yeah.
to interrupt that as well. I don't know how, but I will interrupt that as well.
20.
20. Hold on. Okay, so the abbot just looks at you curiously, Alamid, and says, "I'm afraid I've not. I don't know. I've lived for centuries, and no doubt the Morning Lord has plans for me, and I do not know yet when my journey will end."
But did someone ever try to kill you?
Oh, they have.
And yet you're still alive.
Yes.
It seems that you are favored by the Morning Lord.
I could only hope so. There were some misguided adventurers came by here accusing me of doing evil in this town.
Did you?
I I do nothing but the will of the Morning Lord.
Okay. I
I
don't have
guess we
any more
have
question, Abbott.
I guess we have that in common.
And I attack.
Um, er,
Then I whispered to Alona, so we cannot kill him.
Can I step on his foot again?
What we're going to do?
Again, the abbot says, again, please be careful going around. If you wish to go around the premises, do let me know, and I will let Clovin accompany you. But I have lessons to teach Basilica, so please excuse me. And the celestial creature walks out of view.
He's an angel? And ano,
Yeah.
ano resulta ng religion check ko?
Oh yeah. Okay. La, 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 la. Okay. Okay. All right. you do know that um like fiends, if they are not in their home plane and they are killed, destroyed, they just reform after some time in their home plane.
Mhm.
There's no based on your role, there's no, you have not heard of anything saying the same for celestials.
Okay. I grip my turtle shell tightly, as if saying to my goddess, "What the hell did you make me? Do you want me to do?"
There's no response.
Figures. Breakfast?
Okay. By the way, where are you keeping your
Pig?
yeah, your pig is, by the way, a piglet.
Oh,
Parang si Babe?
Yep.
Let's call him Babe na lang.
Babe, okay. So babe is following you around as well as Alamed's chicken. Pak pak pak. The hen. So breakfast then?
Sure.
Okay, you can walk out the door the abbot just came in to make your way back to the dining hall. So I'll just take Buddha there. Ay, sorry, ito pala. Hindi bukas yung door. He closed it behind him. Yan, this is the courtyard. Ayan yung nakataling Bellevue sa chain.
Ano siya? Hindi na-detect ba siya nung ano ko? Detect evil and good.
It lasts for
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yep.
Let's see. Aberration, celestial, elemental.
Facing the
Nope,
undead.
walang ping sa kanya. Nope.
Pati dun sa iba?
Yep.
Can I try to speak to this one? The one next to Lucian?
Yan, that one is, hold on. That one has leathery wings.
Oh, goodness.
And she's fluttering about madly, screaming nonsense.
Okay, screaming.
And she like the moment you approach her,
Mhm.
she like panics and tries to fly away from you. Like as in of course she can fly away because she's chained to the post.
Mhm.
But you can see she's hurting herself trying to fly away from you. It's like
Try
that
to Okay.
the chain is biting to her leg.
Try to calm it down.
Like, try to
Just
calm her
trying
down.
not going to, I'll hold my hands up and try to, I'm not going to hurt you. Don't fly off. I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay, make a persuasion check with the disadvantage.
Oh, that's okay. Nope.
20 and 5. She just continues screaming, and you can see she like the chain is biting na talaga to her leg.
Okay. Seeing that, I'll back off as far as I can.
Okay, as you back off, she kind of she like exhausted from that trying to fly away. She just kind of half falls to the ground and starts to cry. This as much as she can because she has spider mandibles and teeth instead of a human
Jesus.
mouth.
I walked to Alona and asked her, is there any is there any way that they can be still turned back to their original selves? Human selves? I'm guessing they're human ones.
Do I know that? Would I have knowledge about that?
You would know that you have currently no spells in your arsenal. That, like, if it's a biological thing that you got it from like genetic stuff, ganyan,
Mm-mm.
you can't. It's not in your power to do anything about that.
You know what's the? I tell Lucian the what we can do to show them mercy. I think it's better if we kill them and their suffering and their misery.
Lucian is looking at the bat. It's a girl. The
It's a
bat winged.
woman, yeah.
It's a woman. It's a bat winged woman as they're walking towards where they're going to have breakfast.
If we kill
Yes.
them, they don't have to suffer anymore.
I tell Alona only if there's no other way to bring them back, I guess. But Alona, you can tell that she's almost agreeing with you.
It's an option. We
I know. Yep.
keep it open. The abbot will be a bit trickier. I don't think celestials go down easy. I mean, I've never tried.
But first time for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you walk towards breakfast. Well,
Okay. Si Gerard and God are especially hungry because of. But it's like, I hope there's spice, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Guys.
All of those meat pies would be really, really good right now.
Okay. So you make your way to the dining hall then.
mhm.
So it's here. Let me just bring you there then. So, okay. Before you is a breakfast of bread and cheese. Meron ding milk. Sinong katabi ni Gauda goes to sit on at one end of the table? Sinong katabi ni Gauda?
Yeah, I'm not. No. No way, man.
Walang tatabi kay Gauda.
Yeah. Ugh.
Is this where the abbot will be seated? Yung dyan, mismo sa gitna.
Oo, nandun ako po. They've
Lucian
already
will sit.
started.
Okay. Lucian will sit in front of him.
Mhm. Yeah, but mostly
Ugh. Don't
No more seats.
so walang
katabi dyan.
wala talaga
ko si
tumawag kay
Goda.
Gauda.
Tatabihan ko si Goda.
Okay. You notice na yung milk sa kung saan ka nakaupo, katabi ni Gauda has gone sour
Ugh.
for some reason. But the cheese and the bread is still okay.
I have to save up my spells. Dapat
Alright.
maalala ko.
So you have your breakfast. Unless there's anything you want to discuss, you can
As,
actually, yeah,
go ahead, muna DM.
it's up to you. You can you you do notice that a couple of your friends, namely si Gauda and si Gerard, are kind of suffering from withdrawal symptoms. And your guess is that, like any addiction, it might take a while for them to wear off, like a while of not, being exposed to that same addictive substance. So with that, you can actually take like some downtime here, given you're waiting for a week, diba? For the dress to come and stuff. So you can do some, you can probably like spend like maybe a week or that 1 week doing some non-adventurer stuff. Unless you want to go on a killing spree on some abbey, that will have to go through. But we can just abstract that whole week as downtime, like spending time with the locals, doing,
If we're not
taking a break.
if we're not leaving today, I can try using my spells to help them. I can try remove curse on them if we're not leaving.
I'm not cursed.
I didn't say you were. I'm saying I'm going to try using that spell. Oh, so where exactly are we going? Are we planning to leave or are we planning
I think now that's your first. Should be your first class.
concern? You know, are we? So yun nga, are we leaving or are we like staying here? Like
We have nowhere else to go, right? I
I
mean,
guess so.
we just wait for the dress.
Well, you the like Barovia has, areas you have not been before, like Castle Ravenloft,
Great. Nice
the
suggestion.
the ruins of Brez.
Wow.
There's that fortress that was mentioned in the book.
What's that?
And yeah, you can also spend that downtime to get more information out of the Tom of Strahd. Maybe, if Lucian rolls high
Yeah.
enough, baka may makuha siyang spells.
Go, Lucian.
I
So
mean,
up
we
to
can
you.
spend one day here first.
Yeah.
One day here, okay.
But as we are eating, DM, Lucian is, so we're eating, right,
Yep.
breakfast,
Mhm.
and the abbot is, parang, while we're eating breakfast, but the abbot is still teaching her parang manners and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry.
parang he's teaching her like how to handle uh, a fork and a knife to cut the
Okay.
bread, how to spread the cheese, the butter, cut the
Oh.
cheese, ganyan.
I parang it's sort of parang over the table conversation. So Lucian will try to parang initiate that parang. So about how long have you been taking care of Bellevue's and the others here?
A long time, several generations, perhaps.
I see. And in that time, in those generations that you've been taking care of these them,
Mhm.
Lucian couldn't quite let himself say creatures.
Mhm.
Them. Have you have you tried to look for ways to um restore them back to their original forms?
Of course,
Their human. Oh,
of
what
course,
happened?
yes. It only made them worse. I'm
Can I
afraid.
insight check on that?
Sure.
Oh, 21. Okay. Like, I'd like to insight check yung sinabi niya, yung sagot niya sa akin when he said he tried to find ways to restore them back to their humanity. Did he
Yeah.
talaga?
Yeah, you don't sense any deception there. You
Oh,
actually sense like genuine like regret and sadness that he was not able to like cure them.
hmm.
It 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 seems it's not in the Morning Lord's plan.
And since you weren't able to cure them, it took it upon, I guess you're taking it upon yourself now to take care of them.
Yes. Seems that's all I can do. Maybe
Hmm,
it's my penance. It's my burden to carry for the mistakes I made.
I see. And with that, Lucian will shut up and continue to eat his breakfast.
Okay. So, anyone else would like to do anything for the day before we fast forward to the next day?
I will cast remove curse
Kanino?
sa kanilang dalawa.
If Lucian can, Lucian will continue to study Strahd Stone, of course.
Okay. Okay. Okay, who do you try first?
Ah, sige na nga. Gauda.
You try Gauda.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh wait, do you want my 19? Wait, can she use?
Wala naman akong
DM, can
roll.
she use my 19? Yung portent na wala bang roll yun?
Walang roll. Walang roll.
Dang it.
Walang roll.
Gamitin mo na lang sa sa tone.
Yeah, okay.
Gauda says, is that it?
Ew!
Is that it? Is that it, Lola?
Okay. Tapos yung kamay na pinanghawa ko kay Gauda. Ay, wait, hindi siya touch. Ay, touch nga. Ay, hindi.
Touch, yeah.
Oo nga,
Range touch.
Yung
At your
kamay na
touch.
pinanghawa ko kay Gauda, iyahawa ko kay Gerard. Huwag na rin yung curse.
I
Okay.
see that in cast prestidigitation. do not
Sinipon na
spread,
rin si Gerard.
do not spread ano.
Sinipon bigla si Gerard. No. Yeah, you cast you cast the spell on Gerard. Gerard, you don't feel any different. And it's apparent to you, Olona, na it seems like there weren't any curses on Gerard. Like his addiction is probably something like an addiction. It's a psychological, biological thing.
Nasaan na yung mga pies? Ubus na ba?
Yeah, they were spoiled.
Spoil ni Gauda.
Meron pa akong 10.
Spoiled
Wala
na
na.
rin yan. Wala nang...
Oh no.
Since you have several pies on even the ones na hindi hinawakan ni Gauda were spoiled.
Ew.
That were nowhere near Gauda were expired. Alam mo yun, pie na nag-expire. Kasi ilang days nang wala sa ref. Baka may expiration date lang siya. You killed the goose that laid the golden egg. Wala nang pies.
Wala ba akong greater restoration?
Buhay pa sila, di ba? Parang 1 out of 3 lang napitingan.
Anong level ang greater
Oh.
restoration?
Nagtihanap sila ng ibang branch.
Sige, anyway.
Ang greater restoration ata may cost parang 100 GP worth of diamond dust ata.
Hindi ba ako pwede maghanap ng diamond dust sa downtime? 5th level, wala, hindi ko kaya. Like, saan ako pwede maghanap ng diamonds?
Diamonds?
Yeah.
The dust?
Not even dust. Like, component for Vivify.
Diamonds? You can ask around here. Baka may naliligaw na diamonds dyan. But yeah, you can spend your downtime trying to look for information kung saan may diamond.
Okay.
Sure. Parang research, ganyan.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Look for components for my spells.
Okay, parang I would say like the number of days you spend. Okay, so for this you only get one roll, but the number of days you spend doing the research gives you a +1 bonus.
Ilang
your
days
roll.
ang downtime natin? Ilang days ang kailangan ni na Gerard to overcome their addiction?
You don't make a medicine check.
Can I cast guidance on myself first?
Sure.
Keep forgetting.
Eh,
14. 4 na naging 1 pa. 15. Maybe 5 to 10 days. Based on that roll. Based on like how he's looking today versus how he looked the day before. Yeah, well, maybe 5 to 10 days.
I tell them that. Do you guys want to stay here for...
Yep, so si Alona is
Okay.
doing that searching for diamonds. Lucien is trying to decipher the Tomb of Strahd. What are the others doing? Gauda is going to like mingle with the local folk of Kresk. Just help out with like will use his wild shape to transform into beast of burden, ganyan. Help them with help them manage their livestock. Make repairs, ganyan. Si Gerard and si Alamid, anong gagawin during this downtime period?
Mag-chop ako ng woods.
Akit ng ligaw?
Mag-chop ng woods.
Okay.
Mingle with Esmeralda. That's our new ally.
All right.
Nakalimutan na niya si Irina. Nakamove on na siya.
Sige, sige, let's start with... Teka. Saan na tayo? Let me just one moment. Esmeralda. The Avenir. Alright, sige, at the end of ilang days kayo mag-downtime?
1 week?
1 week? Okay. So, at the end of that 1 week, so 7 days, Gerard, make a charisma check. And then 23. All right. So yeah, you spend quite some time. You become somewhat of like friends with Esmeralda.
Define friends.
Like meron na silang private jokes. Like you would like parang there would be like a moment where you're all like doing something or in the same room and someone would say something and then Esmeralda and Gerald will just look at each other and laugh. And then Gerard, based on that, you rolled so well. So Esmeralda tells you her secret.
Oh,
She tells you that since she parted ways with her mentor, Ivan Richten, she has saved up quite the fortune, some of which she used to buy a wagon to carry her vampire slaying paraphernalia. And she tells you that this wagon, which she saw by the tower, has is actually magical and can summon like ethereal horses to draw it, to pull it. Also, she tells you that on one of her less successful adventures, a werewolf bit off her right leg below the knee. And although she avoided being afflicted with lycanthropy, Esmeralda was sidelined for months. Then she commissioned a master artisan to craft a prosthetic lower leg and foot. And after several tries, he delivered a prosthesis that restored her mobility. And she's quite proud of it. How does Alona feel about this newfound friendship of her shipmate?
Ako?
Yeah.
Doesn't really bother me.
Make doesn't bother me roll. Joke.
I have to roll for it.
No, joke lang. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay. So that's Gerard. Let's have si Alamid is going to like Goda is going to mingle with with the locals.
Yes.
All right. Make a charisma check.
Si Alamid.
I'm gonna do one for Goda.
Charisma.
Charisma, you can use persuasion. Or what do you aim to do ba? You wanna
Intimidation.
like gain
Bakit
friends or
Pareho lang 0.
yeah. Si Gauda is charisma.
Again.
Charisma.
Butcher of Balaki. Talagang meron na siyang nickname.
Natural one.
Oy.
Natural one. Okay. Si Alamid, during your hard work to chop wood and stuff, yeah, firewood is it's a valuable commodity here in this cold place. You start to notice na that kind of wherever you go, some old lady is kind of has been following you with that gleam in her eyes, watching you chop that wood.
Sweat dripping down your muscles.
Yeah, start dripping down your muscles as you chop that wood. You have a fan. Has not yet got the guts to come to you and talk to you and introduce themselves, but yeah, you notice you have a follower whenever you're in town. Sigaw da naman. You often like when you guys are walking around in town, going from place to place, like doing the chores ganyan, or just walking around enjoying the scenery. Like Gauda is like constantly looking around as if to seeing if there's someone around in the vicinity, parang trying to like not be in plain sight. And then eventually you find out why. Like there's this, you hear this high pitched scream, Turtle! Turtle! My pet is here! And there's this little kid
Oh no.
It's just little pet trying to chase like turtle, let me ride.
Oh.
This little boy of maybe like 6 or 7, who's very very convinced that this is his pet.
Good job.
Yep, so that's Gauda and Alamid. So uh si Alona. So you spend 6 days ba?
7?
7 days? Okay. So make your investigation check.
Gosh.
You may use guidance, sure.
Okay.
And add 7 to the roll. Then you add your d4.
27? Oh,
Nice.
27. All right. You spend a lot of time asking around
Nice.
here, even like going out of the town to ask passersby, some Vistani, and best that you can tell, they say that woman in Valaki probably has diamonds. That rich woman who once invited you for tea,
hindi ako
I
kasama
believe.
nun eh.
Wala ka ba nun?
Wala.
Yeah, yun nasa ibang naka-group ka. But that um that kind of wealthy woman in Valaki probably has some diamonds. And she might have a diamond ring from being like married. She has a husband.
Mm.
I don't think she's gonna give that to me. Okay. Sino yung nagpunta doon before?
Si na Gerard, I think. Gerard and Gauda. Okay, and then finally si Gauda, si Lucien. Okay, you can make 7 rolls.
Oh God. Wow. Okay. I will use yung 19 ko na portent for 1. Jesus, okay.
Okay, so ganito na lang.
Anong rolls?
So 19 for the first one. So the first one, I might as well just give you everything, no? So first one, sige,
DM.
19, anong investigation bonus mo?
Investigation plus 6. So that's 25.
25. 25. Okay. Hold on. Okay. 25. You translate this passage. The heart.
Hindi na ako mag-divination.
Ayun, nawala yung noise. Ay, RC, naka-ano ka ba? Naka-electric fan? Pa-mute muna. The heart glows with purpose. It has become living. The circles of masonry about its tower, its ribs, the great bastion, its chest. The tests on the condemned proved the heart will use the tower itself against invaders. My will sustains it, but it is mere glass, fragile, ironically mortal. With it, I am sheltered from the unthinkable. Yet, I cannot prove reckless. The anti-magic field around Kazan's tower separates me from the heart. I must be cautious of such places. This is the passage.
Huh. What the heart?
Okay. Next, so you have 6. So gano'n na lang. You have 6 days, and you can use portent. So I'm gonna assume you're going to use portent for the roll. So just roll three times for each day and take the highest.
Okay. The, 3 times. No, no, one portent for each day. So 6 times?
No, kasi 6 times na tatlong roll.
Wait. 6 times tatlong roll.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Okay, sige. Wait. Ay, ang dami nito.
First one.
Ay, okay.
Okay.
So, investigation ulit. So, that's another +6.
Plus 6, 25. Okay.
25 ulit.
25 ulit. So I have succeeded in granting my old battle armor the same form of sentience Kazan gave to his own. I have empowered it with my will and the might of storms and instructed it to defend the castle. In great need, I may summon it to myself and don it with a word, provided the damn thing hasn't stumbled off a parapet and shattered itself.
Okay.
That's 2, 5 left.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Dirty 20. Okay, interesting. This foolish Deva believes me the fool. This holy man seeks to free me of my sins through lust of the flesh. I will allow him to continue as long as I can hold his attention. He is no threat to me while he continues in his perverted folly. I have no interest in his depraved gift. It is wholly unnatural to desire such an abomination. Tatiana will free me. When she returns, she will have me.
Yeah. Holy smokes. There we go.
4 more.
4 more. Right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14 lang, DM.
14. Unfortunately, it's you're frustrated. Wala kang you get nothing
Tired.
that makes sense for this day. Yeah, you've been the fatigue gets to you this day, so you take a while to rest.
Okay. 3 left.
3 left.
This is... Okay. Yee! 14 pa rin.
Still nothing. The second day.
2 left.
2 left.
That's 17. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 23.
23. Okay. Babali Saga now dwells in the marsh ruins of Berez. We remain on good terms. She is powerful and dangerous. She too has communed with the dark. There is something aloof about her. I must keep her at a distance. I cannot risk making an enemy of her.
Hey. The formation. And I believe this will be the last. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4,
4, 5, 6. Yep, last one. This one. Ha! 26.
Natural 20. Okay.
Ah!
You you uncover the following spells.
Damn.
Um, uh, detect thoughts,
Ooh.
gust of wind,
Gust of wind.
mirror image,
Uy, nice.
um, animate death, animate dead, fireball, meron ka na nun, I guess.
Yep.
Non-detection,
Uy, nice.
blight, greater invisibility, and polymorph.
Oh, ang ganda na spells ah.
Meron pang ibang spells. You would need to spend more time to uncover
One
them
more
all.
time to uncover them. At the end of before the weekends, I will share with the party yung mga
Spells.
yung can I share spells? Well, yung passages muna that I uncover.
Mhm.
I discuss with them especially yung about yung about the Deva, which I'm guessing that is the Abbot.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
We do then.
And I assume
Well,
during the week you don't spend it like in the abbey. Like meron naman kayong you're welcome to stay in the village down below. You know,
Yeah.
where there are no
yeah,
insane screams and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
well,
why?
especially dun sa the night that I uncover yung passage na yun about the Deva.
Yeah.
I guess we
of
discuss
course.
it not in the Abbey.
Yeah. You kinda make your common like hangout place itong like it seems like for one most of the townsfolk now kind of avoid this small lake after what happened with the lightning bolt and stuff. And also because this is where you lost Irina. So, after 7 days,
Can on my last night, can I use divination? Pwede pala ako mag-divination. Ay, hindi divination. Ay, hindi, divination nga.
okay,
Sorry.
so what does divination do?
I can ask a single question to my god.
Okay.
I ask her,
Single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
like, gusto ko lang i-confirm, do you really want me to kill the abbot and everyone in the abbey?
Okay, so ano yung question?
That's it.
Can you say it again?
Do you really want me to kill the abbot and everyone in the abbey? No, just double checking.
Make sure.
Yeah, make sure it wasn't just a dream, like everyone's saying.
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
Crap. There goes my confirmation. So guys, by the way, it wasn't just a dream. It was really a vision. Cool,
Okay. So, okay, as you're gathering here, a raven flies into view, and as it's about to land on the ground, transforms into a naked man,
Ah,
a familiar naked man. You know this to be um, Adrian Mortikov, yung eldest son of Devian.
Continue.
Si
Wizard of Wines?
the Wizard of Vines, yep.
Okay.
From the Wizard of Vines, one of the sons. And he says parang apparently like not minding that he's stark naked in this cold place. He says took me a while to find you.
Hindi natin sinabi kung nasan tayo.
Most likely.
Yeah. And
He says we have the dress,
cool.
but if it's you seem to be a capable lot. We have since you have returned the gem to us, those pesky scarecrows started coming back, attacking our winery, and it's all we can do to keep them off. We know we are no match for their master, their mistress, who lies in the town of Berez. So please, if you could please help us and to put an end to this.
In exchange for the dress. Is that what you're
No.
saying?
No, the dress we will give. I unfortunately could not bring it with me as a raven. It's in the winery. That's our deal. It's just we're hoping to appeal to your kind hearts. You've helped us once. Maybe you could help us again. If we have 2 gems, we'll be able to make better wine. Like
Sa Beras ba yung yung isang card?
yes,
Parang, nandun yung
Nandun yung
difficult na
second,
di ba?
yung
sword?
Sa nabasa ni Lucia.
Mm-mm.
Yung kay
Babalisaga.
Yung kay Babalisaga.
Yep.
Beres.
So, what do you say to Adrian?
Might as well, they did.
You can try paying a visit to her.
If it's on the way.
Or should we get the dress first and get the
Let's
thing here? Finish this one. Then
You
head
could
over to the rest after.
Yeah, we can finish the... I mean, we will go there sooner or later, right?
Yeah.
Might as well arm ourselves with as much tokens as we can.
okay.
perhaps we can. Sorry. What is the party want to do now?
Get the dress?
Get the
Yeah.
dress, give it to
Yeah.
the abbot, get the
sword?
The symbol.
The symbol.
Okay.
Question, yung,
Yes.
yung mayaman na may diamonds, nasan siyang town?
Valaki.
Wala.
Yun ba yung hindi kami pwedeng pumunta?
Pwede naman. Pero
Pwede
hindi.
naman kayo pumunta. Pero
Pero,
you're like wanted for different reasons. Probably.
it's an adventure though.
Parang feeling ko pag bumalik tayo doon, hindi tayo makakalabas ng buhay eh. Okay.
Kapag naman may namatay sa inyo, you can always bring them back to the abbot and ask for.
Well, yeah, goodness.
If we can retrieve the body. Okay. Get the dress then, I guess.
Okay, so you go to the. Sige, let's just hand wave that. You go to the winery. You get the dress. As you're getting the dress, they the Mordecai's like kind of mumble amongst themselves, kind of questioning Adrian kung ano, like ano ba sinabi? Nag-oo ba? And you overhear this nervous thing. You can see they haven't been sleeping well because of having to defend the winery and produce the wines. They're short-handed, and yeah, especially with the baby. So they
Ilang days na before the next full moon?
it's only been like the last night of the full moon was that time. The last night you spent in Kazan's tower, right?
Mhm.
Right. So that was exactly 2 weeks ago.
I have 2 more weeks.
Yep, you have 2 more weeks.
Okay.
Like 1 week and 3 days.
Okay.
Isn't that a more present tense?
Until the start. Well, a lot
Alam
can
niya,
happen in
my
10 days.
things.
A lot can happen in 10 days.
Yeah.
Hindi naman, like you take that only takes half a day for you since si merong summon mount si Goda and you've made the trip a lot of times already. So it takes you only half a day to go there and go back. You leave bright and early in the morning. You get back by like 12 to 1 p.m. But actually, if you check the map of Barovia, you have to go back kasi nga kukunin yung thing sa Abbot. So by let's say 1 p.m. nasa Abbey na kayo. Pero yeah, when you were meeting with the Morticobs, the patriarch si Devian comes forward and says, it's up to you if you wanna make that trip to Brez, but if you do, try to approach like from the south. You will see upon a hill a ring of standing stones.
Mhm.
We have someone there keeping watch, keeping tabs on the hag. She might be able to help you.
Does the person have a name?
She's
Or ano?
Muriel.
Muriel.
I believe you've already met based on what she told us.
Oh.
Like you were in the town of Barovia, I believe, when she first saw you.
Oh. Okay.
And you remember yung raven na fina-follow kinakausap ni Gideon?
Okay.
Si Gideon yun nakikipag-usap. Oh, si Gideon. Ano nga nangyari kay Gideon?
Lol.
All right. So you went back to the abbey, went to the abbot, presented address. The abbot is delighted at the fine. It's not very like super. It's finely made, but it's simple, and He says, a few adjustments need to be made to fit my dear Basilica, but this will do. And he hands you the symbol, the holy symbol.
Oh.
Who has it?
Well,
Si Lucian ulit.
what? Iba naman.
I
Medyo
can't.
kinakabahan ako na ako yung parang medyo, I
As
think you
you-
should be a
As
bit
you look,
uncomfortable.
you look at it, it's obviously like a holy symbol, like the ones used by like paladins and clerics.
Mhm.
I look at Alona and ask her if is it will your goddess be angry if you carry another holy symbol?
Oh, you think?
Okay. Because Lucian really feels uncomfortable carrying Strahd's tome and something that could help to defeat them. So
How about, I don't know, Gerard? You want to carry the symbol?
I hold the symbol to Gerard.
Sige, kinuha ko yung symbol.
Okay.
And then as you do this, si Alona, you remember the moment you were like asking like kung about the faith of Lathander. Like, were you were Alona was curious before, right? She was asking, was that an earnest question? Like she was asking the abbot if the Morning Lord takes like new people to the faith. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like this is a chance, maybe? Question mark.
Mhm.
Like the abbot, let's like you gave the dress, and the abbot is like holding out to you the holy symbol of Lathander.
Me? But
Si
I'm the cleric of... Sino nga yung goddess ko? Wow, ang tagal na, hindi ko naman... Zeboim!
and he says to you,
Will I be able to raise dead without components if I become a disciple?
well, he is, so who knows? And he's a follower of the Morning Lord. And he says to you, whoever we are, whoever we were, the Morning Lord doesn't see that. All that matters is who you will be, who you want to be. What's the next dawn in your life? And he hands you the holy symbol.
And nasa akin yung isa, di ba? Like, meron akong spear or something.
Meron kang yung axe na kinakagat yung na pag nung ginamit ni Alamid was wounding his palm.
Nasa akin yun?
It's a magical axe.
Ooh.
Can you don't quite know yet ano yung extent of its properties, but it's magical. And also nung ginamit siya ni Alamid to chop the tree, it was super effective at chopping the tree, like super effective. But also it also hurt him. Like may 1 hit point damage when he swung it.
Okay. War flashbacks dun sa Berserker axe.
And then yeah, this holy symbol.
I turned to Gerard and then like inaabot ko sa kanya like you want to like medyo hesitant ako like I think.
And as soon as you hold it, Alona, you feel like imagine kung totoo yung Holy Grail.
Mhm.
Tas nahawakan mo siya.
Ooh.
It's like for reals. This is the chalice. The chalice.
Ooh.
And parang you were like, I don't even believe in this God.
I mean, I do believe in him. It's just that I don't follow him.
Oh yeah, you don't even follow this God, but you kind of feel that that weight of history, of magic, of power coming from this holy symbol, and you're kind of confused because according to the abbot, it's just a trinket. Like what the abbot said, that it is just a useless piece of jewelry.
Okay.
The symbol?
The abbot said it's not magical. That you will not. Your best use of it will be to sell it for something.
It's no, it's a necklace.
It's it's a medallion that's hung from a chain.
What happens when it touches my shell? Turtle shell.
There's
Pendant.
a thing. Pero wala. Nothing spectacular happens.
Still a bit worried. Okay.
I mean, as Alona, I'm just imagining Alona's psyche, and
Yeah.
you've already like defied your goddess like how many times? Maybe this is a push in the
The
right
wrong direction.
in that
Death.
direction. Maybe this is a sign of that path. That maybe there's another way.
Lawful neutral ako eh.
Hindi ka ba updated sa campaign 2 ng Critical Role?
Hindi.
Hindi, no? Yeah. Merong similar arc kasi si Ford. But yeah.
Well, I have the axe. I don't want to hoard the items. Who else can use the axe?
But as far as you know, the necklace is not magical. You don't know what it does. So you don't even know if
I
let
asked
it
them.
Hmm?
Should I wear this? Sige. Okay.
You should-
Sige.
You should
Temporary.
parang, you should kasi sort of is mystified kasi di ba nga it was said that it could help us. It is a powerful force of good and protection, at least dun sa reading ni Madam Ava. So Lucian is a bit weirded out kung bakit sinabi nung abbot na it's not magical. Is there a way to...
you cast detect magic.
Yes, I will cast detect magic. Ritual.
Cast detect. You take your time. You take your 10 minutes.
Yes.
Do you do this where?
Oh God. After we get away from the abbot.
Okay, you go down from the abbey when you're by the lake. Maybe you cast detect magic, and
10 minutes.
it's magical. Again, holy crap, it's magical.
Holy crap, it's magical! I tell the party.
Like it's the most magical thing you've ever detect magic.
Yun. I say that as you said it.
Now, like parang when you cast the spell and then you looked at it, parang halos nabulag ka. Parang na flashbang.
Ganun ka infused with light, parang ganun. So I tell the party it's this is a force for good. It's literally almost a force for
Parang you try to use your night vision, tapos pagtingin mo ano siya. It's the sun.
Woohoo! Ayun. But can I also tell if I'd be able to use it, DM, or someone else has to use it?
May identify spell ka.
Wala! Damn it.
Wala. So,
Wala.
unfortunately, that's all you can. Yeah, ano mo ginagawa to?
I can always
School of Magic. May School of Magic ba siya?
divination.
Try putting it on.
I guess may evocation.
What do I?
I shouldn't put it on. I take it off.
Because if you're prepared, but can always prepare that for the next day.
Mhm. So,
Well,
Yep.
Alana, will you try putting it on?
I mean, yeah, I guess I can try and see if my goddess strikes me dead.
Oh, really?
Like
Wait,
literally. I
can do
mean,
that?
I can call lightning. I'm sure she can as well. But yeah, sige, isuot ko.
suot mo, okay. It feels, you can feel the weight of it on your chest. Not super heavy, pero I mean, the weight of something valuable and old, like a relic.
I'm still alive.
Nothing untoward happens.
Okay then.
hmm So what next? You found the necklace. Do you? Where's your next destination? So you are in Kresk.
Can I do raise
Berez.
the dead?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do raise the dead without components?
Wait, where
Can I
is
kill someone and try?
is Esmeralda staying in the Abbey?
Yes, kasi ba she is kind of looking out if Strad will visit
Um,
or just keep tabs on the abbot. Kasi he seems to be, like earnest in his like wedding plans. Like maybe there's a lead there somewhere.
Lucian, before the party goes, Lucian will take Esmeralda aside and talk to her.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I will tell her about I will tell her about what I read in Strad's journal. That
Mm-hmm.
yun nga, that the abbot's plan will not work on Strad, and and he also shares about that Lucian believes that that Esmeralda will be a big help to the party in defeating Strad. Well, at least in defeating Strad, so that they can go all get out of there. So um, uh, he hopes that the party will see Esmeralda before the end, or at least before or parang Lucian hopes that Esmeralda will help them in defeating Strad, basically,
Yeah.
and that
Okay.
ano, parang pwede kaming umasa sa kanya, parang ganun.
Yeah. She says whenever you're ready to move make a move to the castle, you can just try to find try to meet with her in the tower of her previous mentor, where she
Oh,
left
that
her
tower.
wagon.
Oh,
Yeah,
that tower.
she will.
It's true.
Based on what you said, she will take her leave of this abbey, since it's pointless. She will just like meet with her long lost mentor, and compare notes and such, and also do her own preparation. So just pass by there. Maybe you'll probably find her there when you're ready.
Okay. Lucian says, I hope you find your mentor.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So anyone else wanna?
I poke Gerard in the side to the side. You're not gonna say goodbye to your new friend.
Well, we're gonna see each other again.
Are you sure?
Okay. So you're here in Kresk. Berez is all the way. Like you would have to go here, then here, and Berez is like here.
Bawang layo. Heck. Wait, do you You guys
here.
already want to go to Berez? Wait, where else can they go?
Yun yung sinabi nyo kanina. Did you...
Ah, okay. Nga pala, we
Kayo?
promised you Martikovs.
Well, you didn't make any promises, pero they
Okay.
gave you some pointers, like when you come to this part of the map, like look for this place.
Hmm.
So, what's the plan? So you go there, okay. So you mount up with Gauda's fabulous dead horses. And without issue, you make your way through the bridge, thundering across the stone bridge, through the forest, down to this crossroads. Actually, getting kind of close to Valaki. This is Valaki over here. And then you head south, riding south. This is, I'll take my notes here, keep track of time. So that's 14 day, 7 more days.
Oh, okay.
So after nung downtime yun ng 7 days, this is
Mhm.
the 8th day. So downtime and
So we are now almost a month
downtime.
in Barovia na.
No, hindi pa. I mean, it's still, shall we say, 9 days until the next full moon, right? So
Mhm.
and you approach here. I guess, did you wait? Kasi if you left that same day na nakuha niyo yung necklace, abutin kaya ng nightfall by the time you get to Brez. So you left the following day, right? That was
Yeah.
what I assume. Okay, so 9 days nga till the full moon. So you are here, and as you get closer,
Wait, we try to approach Kola from the south, as Damian Martikov says. We will try
yeah.
to.
Pero as you're coming from higher ground, so
Ah, okay.
before you get to the southern part, like like before you approach from the south, you come from the north. So
Mm.
the trail hugs the river for several miles. You left early in the morning, so by this time it's around like 1 p.m. ganyan. Hard to tell because walang sun. The dirt and grass soon turn to marsh as the trail dissolves into spongy earth, pockmarked with stands of tall reeds and pools of stagnant water. A thick shroud of fog covers all. Scattered throughout the marsh are old peasant, you can see ahead, are old peasant cottages, their walls covered with black mildew, their roofs mostly caved in. These decrepit dwellings seem to hunker down in the mire, as though they have long since given up on escaping the thick mud. Everywhere you look, black clouds of flies dart about, hungry for blood. The fog is much thinner on the far side of the river, where a light flashes amid a dark ring of standing stones. So yun yung southern part of the area. May standing stones. You can see may nagka-flash na light. As if
That is my
someone using like a mirror to shine the sun in your face.
Oh, okay.
Let's go there.
Okay.
Okay, so you move towards that standing stones.
Sorry, DM rolling for portents for today.
Okay, sure. Oh, may
Yeah.
one and a 4.
Yeah.
You know how well that will
Right.
be used.
Definitely be used. Okay.
Alam na. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this place. Hold on. Let me just get a Wait. Okay, wait lang ha. Uh-huh. May naayos lang. Um, Okay. So here. Lang standby.
Okay.
Baka tayo. Okay, let's see. May sight naman siya. And it emits light. Okay. Bakit di niya nakikita? No. Yun. May nakita ba kayong light?
Yep. Very like
Like, okay.
isa
If you
within
use-
yung within the circle lang.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, within the square lang. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, kasi wala akong observer dun sa list. Okay. Okay. Yan. Kasi isang square is 100 feet.
Okay.
And a thick fog makes it so that you can only see up to 120 feet.
Okay.
So, ganyan lang ang visibility. But you're able to follow the light to the standing stones. So, okay. Okay. As you approach, you see a dozen moss-covered menhirs. Not sure. Parang siguro, let's say parang Stonehenge na lang. Form a near-perfect circle in the spongy earth. These weathered stones range in height from 15 to 18 feet. A couple of them lean inward as if to share some great secret with their inscrutable neighbors. A wary-looking peasant woman lurks behind the tallest stone, a rusty lantern clutched in one gnarled hand, and a dagger clutched in the other. She waves at you as you approach. What do you do? She hails you. Hail!
We close. We move towards her.
Mm-hmm.
I follow them.
Oh, it's you guys. Hi. Excuse me, I am Muriel. We met before. I was that raven. I saw you back in the town of Barovia. You're still alive.
Bastos.
Yes.
Well,
Glad.
Not
Of
everyone.
course, we're still alive.
Oh,
Ay, hindi niya kilala si Alamid.
Kailangan ba
yeah, and
kilala?
you have a couple new people in your group. Looking at Alamid and Gauda.
Mhm.
So, what brings you here?
We heard from, anong pangalan ng guy na yun?
Damien.
Damien?
Yan.
Davian. Si
Davian.
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 Uh,
What?
they're having problems with the crows again. And because one of the stones is back in the vine.
Mm,
We're here to see if we can maybe see if we can do something about it. I'm not sure.
okay, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Can I cast guidance?
As he's talking.
Nandun sa
Sure.
likuran ni, ano,
Okay.
Alamid. Ang D4. Although with advantage ko na.
So
Kailangan ko ba?
20 plus a D4. Sige, unless gagawin ni Lucy natural 1 yan.
Grabe naman.
Why would you do that?
What? What?
I don't know, baka meron din siyang secret. Dahil he presents the new friendship with lagi na lang si Gerard ang may back.
Mas ba't yung kaya Esmeralda ginagawa niyang one? What?
What?
All right. Well, she says, that's mighty good of you to try to help that family. Lot of adventurers would steer clear of this place, and for good reason. It's she's a dangerous one, that Babalisaga, she says. She's an ancient and powerful hag, and she, as far as I know, she lives in this hut in the middle of the village. And then when she's not there, sometimes I see her flying around, riding in a giant.
Broom?
No, not in a broom, in a giant skull.
Well, wow, okay. That's scary and
So
amazing.
if you wanna go into the town, just there's a couple of things you wanna look out for. First, well, this town has been abandoned long ago, after the river rose for some reason and flooded the village. The don't confuse the scarecrows here with ravens, because the scarecrows are murderous creatures under the hag's control. They surround, don't mistake the crows for the ravens.
Okay.
And there are scarecrows, as in yung scarecrows, around the town that are murderous creatures. They're under the hag's control, and they surround the hut and serve as early warnings, as a kind of early warning system.
Okay.
And she periodically sends her scarecrows to attack the Wizard of Wines. And I've seen them mobilize a couple of times. was able to warn the Wizards of Winery ahead of time. And I've noticed the hag has trapped like several mountain goats in a pen near the ruins of an old mansion. Like it's in the south part of the village. I assume like she uses this as a source of food or something. And that's all I can tell you.
Hmm.
Aside
Um,
from good luck.
Lucian, Lucian thanks. Lucian thanks Muriel and asks her about if she knows something about. Wait, going back to the reading. If she knows about a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon.
No,
Does she know anything
doesn't ring a
about?
bell, unfortunately.
Okay, uh, maybe is and also is Babalisaga and the scarecrows the only ones in the village? No other living person there or people?
As far as I know, no one lives there anymore
Oof,
since
okay,
it's been flooded and turned into a marsh. But I've heard tell of there's like ghosts that haunt the town still.
of course, of course. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Gauda says, guys, this circle of standing stones feel different. There's power in this place.
What?
I,
It's hard to take you seriously when you're sneaking like that.
I know, guys, but I may be suffering from withdrawal symptoms, and
You're still suffering from it. How's Gerard? Is he still in withdrawal or is he okay now?
yeah, kanina pala. Oh, I forgot that was over. But
Oopsie.
oh yeah, guys, there's something special about these standing stones. I can feel it in my shell.
Heroes in a half shell.
But anyway, where are we going? Do you want me to turn into a sea creature to ferry you back and forth the river or something?
Is it a river?
Like yeah, mayroong river, but it's like 500 feet across. But at first glance, it's not too deep. Maybe little that deepest parts would be like 10 feet.
Ah,
And it's a marsh, so it's not fast. Hindi siya like rapids or
Okay. So is it difficult terrain or
most of it. Yes, difficult terrain.
okay?
Although may patches of dirt that you can walk on normally.
10 feet deep eh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean yung other than the river, yung land, the layout of the land, most of it is difficult terrain. Pero the river is easily crossable without any like skill check. The river is over here. Like you have to go here to see the bank. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
bank of the river. So as far as you can see. And the town center is like this way.
Oh, okay. Light pala.
I just
Gouda
thought
is
I had Gouda change it to something that didn't carry us.
Yeah.
and Gouda is like, guys, if this hag's really powerful, hindi ba may weapon dito?
Oh,
Maybe,
Yeah.
get the weapon first.
Yeah. Kasi 'di ba if you remember yung third card. Wait, let me
Like
akala
pull
ko
I'm
up.
ba talaga
sure,
yung gagawin natin?
I'm totally sure that's not a trap set by the DM for us.
Lol. Kasi 'di ba tapos we ask Madam Ave about this. Sinabi nga niya, there was once a fourth village in Barovia, but something happened. It was flooded and abandoned. It became a marsh.
Yep.
This looks like it.
I
Yeah, the
thought we're
master of
using the sword talaga.
Hmm.
the master of the marsh might be, diba? You do know that every village has what they call a burgomaster.
Burgomaster. Okay, before we leave, why did I not think ask that? Before we leave, Muriel, I asked her about, does she know where the last Burgomaster was.
Oh, there's a you know that that goat pen I mentioned.
The
That's
mansion.
towards the south part of the village. Yeah, that was the burgomaster's mansion.
So you could start investigating there. Just as long as we don't approach the Babalisaga's hut yet, and
And
try to avoid any scarecrows. All in
mhm.
any.
That's a lot of things to do.
Well, yeah.
Sounds like a
If you
plan,
want,
partner.
but if you want
Party
that sword,
leader.
what? If you want that sword, let's
Let's get that sword then.
get that sword.
All right.
Let's
So
go.
let's go, guys.
What can Kuda transform into that can carry us across the river?
May enlarge ba siya? I can enlarge myself into a large turtle and you can stand on my back.
Transform into
Enlarge your
Lapras.
I
It's you.
can transform into a giant turtle.
A giant turtle.
Kasya kami lahat.
Giant tar.
I mean, I can always swim kung hindi kami kasya.
Yeah, it's no problem to cross. So as you cross, you kind of bear like medyo south, pa south, ganon, like to avoid the center.
Yes.
Okay, so you follow the bank of the river and then you make your crossing. So you're here. And
Try to listen for
they say
goats.
so as who is leading the party?
Akala ko
Through
si
the farm.
Gauda yung ano.
Si Gauda is very good at he has a
Survival.
+6 perception
Ooh.
Survival
and
check na kailangan mo.
+6 survival.
Oh yes. Then that's
Then
Okay.
drop.
Follow the turtle.
All right. Okay, can anyone else make the roll for me then?
Party leader.
What?
Roll the 20 and add 6 for survival check.
Party leader.
Oh, God.
Party leader. Party leader.
Plus 6, right?
Yep.
It's all high. 12.
All right. It takes you a while, parang medyo parang
Mas
at one
nisip ko
point
nga naman si Goda.
you find yourself back at the river and parang you realize umikot kayo.
What?
And you're like, guys, no, it's this way. So you course correct and eventually you do find the edge of a something. This is
Whew.
okay. Towards the south end of the village lie the remains of a mansion built on higher ground. It has been reduced to piles of stone and rotting timber. Empty arched windows stare at you. South of the ruin, an untamed garden runs rampant, surrounded by broken walls that are no longer able to contain it. East of the ruin, someone has erected a crude wooden fence, forming a circular yard in which several goats are penned. Surmounting the fence posts are human skulls.
Oh God.
You go through the ruin, out of the marsh and into the ruined mansion. You see it's littered with the rotten remains of furniture and decor. What do you do? Do you search? Do you...
Can Goda tell first if there are any scarecrows about or scarecrows or crows?
Okay, roll a perception D20 check for perception. Add 6.
Ako ulit.
Yeah, ikaw ulit.
Oh dear.
I can roll perception.
Sure.
Or alone na. I have +6. And I can even use guidance. Psh, psh.
Oh yes, the
Okay.
guidance, please.
Okay, roll that guidance.
Yay!
19.
Yep. You're confident that there's no scarecrows about.
But okay. I asked Guda, can he
But
talk to the goats to keep quiet?
with
Because
that with that perception check, you also see um, something taking shape in the fog,
oh crap.
and it assumes the fog coalesces into a form of a large giant of a man, like a
We have
large
company. We
man.
have company.
A large giant of a man with what?
His features mutilated and his entrails hanging out like frayed ropes.
What? Um,
But what you're seeing is obviously a ghost.
Company. Company.
Despite its intimidating presence, the apparition has a cringing light in its eyes.
A what?
A cringing light?
Cringing light?
Yeah, that's the description. It
Oh.
says, "Why? Why do you invade my home? Begone, I beseech you."
oh, it's talking to us. We
And with that perception roll, you see yung attire niya is kind of, you've seen this attire before. It's like the coat ng mga burgomaster.
oh,
It's the burgomaster. Someone talk to him. Not
we
me.
we apologize, sir. Lucian will call out to the apparition, to the ghost. We do not we're trying to we apologize. We didn't mean to raid your house, home, ruined as it is. We are just we are just trying to we're just trying to find something, and we hope you could help us. Please.
Goda, is that you?
Huh?
What?
What?
The ghost says. Is your name Goda?
What?
I
was
look at
like,
Goda.
oh, what? I've never met you before. Goda. Yes, but your nose is wrong.
Well,
Rocklet told me all about you
Who?
before she died.
oh,
What?
Your sister, Rocklet.
Rocklet. Sorry, I'll gets lol. The illusion looks at Goda. Your sister?
Okay.
Yes, she was also an adventurer, you see.
Oh.
But she met her end at the hands of the hag.
Oh.
I think that's where she went, and I never saw her again.
Oh.
She was a kind turtle. Are you a kind turtle too?
What does
I
Goda
think
say?
so. Maybe that's why I got put back from the dead. Some
As the ghost of the burgomaster is talking to Gauda, I ask it, sir, I apologize. What is your name? I would like to know what your name is.
My name is Ulrich.
Ulrich. Okay, Sir Ulrich, it seems that we know our friend, and we are weirded out, but grateful for that. If I may ask a question, would you know of would you know something about a, a, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon? Perhaps a woman that fits this description?
Can you say that again?
Uh, a rose of great the line is a rose of great beauty plucked too soon. A kneeling woman. Dot.
As you say, the kneeling woman, his eyes kind of light up.
Okay.
There's
Yes,
a
kneeling woman.
west west of here, there's a statue to Marina.
Nina.
Marina, yes. And he begins telling you this tale. See, Marina is
Mhm.
the reason this happened to me in the village. Because we tried to save her from Strad.
Did I ask? I asked Ulrich. Did Strad catch? Wait. Did Marina Strad? Blah. Did Marina catch Strad's eye?
Yes,
I see.
we we did not want Strad to take her, so we killed her to
What?
save her from that fate.
Oh,
You killed her?
It was the only way.
I see.
Strad was furious, so he raised the river and flooded the town, but not before doing this to me, and this allowing my spirit to rest.
I see. I'm
Well,
Lucian says, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that that was the only way that you guys that the village that you and the villagers could think of to save Marina from Strad. Then sort of trails off. And
He called her a different name.
what name?
Was
And
it?
but at the back of Lucian's mind, I think he already knows, but he's asking for confirmation. So what name?
It was a long time. It was a long time ago. It Aliana, something like that.
Lucian says Tatiana, maybe.
Tatiana, yes,
Okay.
that was the name. It
man,
was
vampire doesn't know how to give up.
it was strange. He was
Love.
obsessed with her.
It's too much love, I guess. Lucian asks Ulrich,
There's a
how much
statue of her west of the village.
to Marina? Okay. Um, Thank you, Ulrich, for your help. But before we go to that statue, because do you think if we dispose of Strahd, it will help you and the others move on from this plane?
I don't know, he says, looking at his mutilated ghostly self. If only
He,
I just wish that what I did was not for was not in vain. I hope whatever happened to Marina that she is safe from Strahd's grasp.
About that.
Yes, blue one.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine.
You've seen her?
No?
uh, uh, Lucian sort of interjects that yes, you've helped us a great deal. You've helped us. You've helped us taking steps to destroy Strahd and help avenge your Marina. Thank you. And sort of herding the party away so that away from the ghost so that they could sort of rest. So,
Okay.
so Lucian
He
turns the
says,
party. Go ahead. Sorry.
travel west. 200 paces from the mansion lies a monument to Marina
100 paces. Woo.
and the
Okay.
treasure you seek.
Right. Lucian turns to the party. Well, that's a very helpful ghost. I hope I hope this isn't a trap. That's
Dapat
all.
na inside check natin yung ghost.
Don't you want to
Ah,
ask
that is true. Oo nga, no?
for the,
Damn.
to put
Aside from being dead.
What? Ano yung sabi ni Gerard?
Don't you want to ask if there's anything we can do to help him?
For the ghost?
Yeah.
Well, I did, oo nga, no?
I can't send him. Wala akong spells sa ganun, di ba? Like,
But you do know that some ghosts have like very specific ways of putting them to rest.
Maybe he knows what needs to be done so that he can rest.
Sige.
And
Oh, Gerard, ask him. All I did kasi was promise that Strahd will be destroyed.
make
As you
new
as
friends.
you start to ask that question, you realize he's already told you.
Huh?
What?
He says if only I could know.
What
I could be
happened to
sure
Marina? That
that-
they saved Marina from Strahd?
that Marina will never be in Strahd's grasp.
Ooh.
You will stay a ghost for a long time.
Dang. Oh boy.
Let's
Yeah.
get that start.
Is there any way that we could
Okay.
find out?
it's any consolation. Strahd was trying to get to Irina.
Yeah, yung actually that time na nawala si Irina, Strahd was pissed that Irina went into the water.
Yeah.
So
That Strahd didn't get Marina as well.
Yeah.
so do you tell him that?
Yeah.
Or...
Sure, sige, yeah.
Okay, so you tell him about how do you say it?
Kwento namin yung when we arrived in Barovia, Strahd was trying to get to this woman named Irina, calling her, what's that name?
Yana.
Yana.
Tatiana. Yeah.
I see. Curious. What did she look like?
Describe yung itsura ni Irina.
Okay.
Hmm.
Para sa inyo mayroong minor illusion, no?
Meron ako. I guess I can cast.
Okay, you cast minor illusion and his eyes light up at the sight of that's Marina. Our precious Marina. Did you save her?
Kwento ko yung sa water, yung sa well.
Okay. And there was no body, you said.
Yeah. And Strahd was really pissed.
You see a hint of a smile on the corner of his lips as you see that Strahd was pissed.
He even sent out a lightning bolt at us.
I almost killed you.
Good thing I managed to save our cleric from dying.
Then maybe that was the right thing to do then, to put her out of his reach. Thank you for letting me know.
I'm pretty sure if she's still chasing around girls that look like Tatiana, then she doesn't have your Marina. Yeah.
I see. Then maybe I can find some rest after all. He says, good luck with your quest.
Rest well, my friend.
And he starts to fade.
Wala pa
Okay, so where to now?
Wala siyang iniwan treasure.
Let's get this.
So you follow the directions.
Yep.
Yeah, very
Okay.
carefully, avoiding any crows and scarecrows along the way.
Okay.
If there will
So
be.
it's getting late. So yeah, sure. You take your time and travel west. So okay, what was that? Okay. Eventually, you see, hidden by the fog and elevated a few feet above the surrounding marsh, is a raised plot of land. barely 10 feet on the side, enclosed by a disintegrating iron fence. In the center of this plot is a life-sized monument, stone monument, carved in the likeness of a kneeling peasant girl clutching a rose. It's mounted on the top of this cube like structure, like parang may pedestal. Like that's like
Mhm.
10 foot cube on a side. Uh yeah, the woman is kneeling, clutching a rose. Although her features are gray and weather-worn, she bears a striking resemblance to Irina Kolyana.
Kamukha sila lahat. Okay.
Carved like in the there's an epitaph that reads Marina, taken by the mists.
Oh. Mhm.
What do you do? You're currently facing the statue itself.
We look around the statue to see if there are any hidden compartments or something. Stone,
Okay,
right?
it's stone. Yeah, you look behind it, and like from 15 to 20 feet away, you can see there's some things carved on the stone behind the statue. You can quite see from this distance.
Wait, that's 20 feet behind the statue?
The, you're you are 20 feet you are 20 feet behind the statue, and you can see
Okay.
behind sa likod ng statue, do sa pedestal, may naka
Wala
engraved
pa
na
kami sa,
stuff. Yep. You
wala
can
pa
move
kami sa
closer
tabi
if
ng
you want
statue.
to inspect it closer.
Um, let's go,
Yeah.
guys. I don't, we
Okay.
don't.
You
Yes.
move closer to inspect. I need you to
Ah,
nope, just kidding. You see at the back. Um the first thing that you see is parang may doorway shaped. It's flush with a stone. There seems to be no handle to the door.
Oh, shit.
And above the door is written the words faith before fear. And then faith before reason. And then finally, family before faith.
okay. Faith before fear. Faith before reason. Family before
Faith. And
um.
then there's no handle to the door, what they're seeing, except may three parang engraved symbols on it.
Hate puzzles.
There's one symbol. There's a symbol of a skull, and there's a symbol of like three people, three people, like yung stylized na parang three people huddling together,
Okay.
like two bigger ones and one smaller one. And then there's a symbol of like uh like uh the face of a man, a head of a man, parang doing like this.
Sorry. Sige, go on.
Doing what?
Parang
Sorry, wala akong bit.
parang thinking man symbol.
Okay. Ah.
Naalala ko yung sa Night of the Museum. I'm thinking. Nagagalaw ba siya? Yeah.
They're just
Lucian
just
activates Mage Hand.
okay.
Eh.
The skeletal hand appears.
And we'll try to manipulate. Is yung three symbols, Is yung three symbols can be moved or ano?
No, parang engravings lang sila.
Ay, engravings lang. Bakit? Can they be pushed? No, or engravings lang talaga.
You push them with a hand, enchant.
Yung
Nothing
ano
happens.
muna, I will try to push. Nothing happened. Okay.
Nothing happens. You try each of them. Nothing happens when you try them enchant.
Can we use our own hands?
Okay. So how do you what do you do exactly?
Press the 3 people and then the thinking man and then the skull.
Okay, you do that and Alona disappears.
And tayo eh.
Alona vanishes before you blink and she's not there anymore.
Parang nangyari na kay Macri ito eh.
Oh!
Sunod ako kay Alona.
Same thing. Yung 3 people,
It's Macri all over
thinking
again.
man and skull. Okay. Gerard disappears. I'll get to you later. Anong gagawin ng others? Gerard does the same thing. Disappears.
I look at
Alamid and
I look at Alamid. Well, what keeps happening to us here?
by the way, I assume your pets are safe in Kresk with your friends. With your new
Babe.
Babe.
You left Babe and the chicken. Nakilang eggs na yun.
Babe and the chicken.
So, what's Alamid and Lucian doing?
I mean, you can stay behind if you want. Sad.
No. I motion to Alamid after you.
Alamid, do you do the same thing as Alona and Gerard and Gauda? RC, are you there? Nasa call ba siya?
Oo,
Nakamute.
nakamute lang yata.
Nakatulog na si Alamid.
RC, dyan ka ba? I'll count to 5. If you don't respond, I take over your chaotic neutral character.
No.
5, 4,
Ano ka?
3, 2, RC, going once, going twice. Okay, Alamid does the same thing.
Okay. Mission size and size. Wow. Why are these places always filled with puzzles? And I press the I touch the same with my hand. I touch 3 people thinking man's skull.
Okay, and you vanish. And all of you,
Oh dear.
one after the other, you
Die.
see before you. You find yourselves in a darkened hallway. Well, it's darkened. And as you, there's nowhere to go but to move forward. Like there's no door behind you. As you walk forward, the hallway in front of you bursts into, pero hallway, parang you can see it goes for a distance. It bursts into flames.
Holy shit. Okay.
As in, not engulfing you. As in, siguro like 20 to 30 feet in front of you, the hallway is just purely flames. And you can feel the heat radiating from 20 feet away.
But doon sa place na nakatayo kami, wala pang flames. Sa harap lang namin.
And the flames are not moving any closer to you.
And there's nothing but blackness behind us.
Yep.
Shit.
Ano yung flames? Nakaharang siya dun sa hallway?
Yep. Parang imagine a hallway. Kita mo parang mahaba yung hallway. Pero biglang it's been totally filled by flames and as in obscuring your vision. As in completely from floor to ceiling flames.
Only way is forward.
Maybe try using the
What?
The
Holy symbol?
The what?
Because the weapon is a sort of sunlight, right? And we have the holy symbol of the sun.
Yeah, I guess I remove the holy symbol and I like put it forward, like near the place.
As you walk forward, you feel the heat more and more as you move closer until it's almost like singeing you just from being like a few feet from it.
Uh-huh.
Nothing seems to change.
I can create water. I can create 10 gallons of water.
You can try to touch the flames.
What?
Oh,
See what happens.
You try to touch the flames.
Hmm.
The moment before you reach, as in you try to touch it, like to probe at if it's an
Yeah.
illusion or
So,
something,
dun sa flames.
it hurts even before you put your hand into the flames. You're pretty sure it's real.
okay.
Okay.
Ah,
Cool.
Like the nerve endings on your palm tell you that your hand will be burned if you put your hand in there.
I can try dousing it with water.
Okay.
I have create water.
Can you try to look around for any clues and
Yeah.
touch the flames around the
Okay,
wall?
sure. Make a perception or investigation check. While Alona is dosing it with great water, so yeah, click the spell.
Hindi. Naghahanap muna kami ng clues, di ba? That's
Okay,
the
sige,
start
roll a
lang.
perception investigation.
Okay.
Or kung wala kayo, intelligence check.
DM, I will try to detect magic if there's something magical around. Some ritual, as a ritual. Casting time on action.
Investigation pareho.
I cast guidance
Okay.
on Gerard.
Well, the flames are magical.
Ooh.
Okay.
Evocation.
Plus
Summon.
1d4.
19.
19.
19. It's just bare stone. There's nothing of note, like no engravings, no footprints. Just you, the room you're in, and the fire.
Be it is better to douse the flames muna and we can get out. Let's find out where we are.
I mean, sure. Create water.
Okay. 10 gallons of clean water within range. Or as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area. Okay. You expend that spell slot, and you summon this fierce rain, and it hisses and the instantly turns into steam, but the flames are not quenched.
What?
There goes one spell slot.
Oh, God. Dang.
Let's just walk through the fire.
Can you run through the fire?
Through the fire.
You can certainly try.
YOLO.
YOLO. Oh, God.
Everybody at the same time.
Tulak
Side by
natin
side.
alamid. Alamid, mag-rage ka. Tapos rage run.
Okay, if you say so, Alamid enters a rage. Oh, just si RC, RC, are you gonna do it? Wala ka kasi.
Yeah,
Please.
sure.
Okay, you enter a rage. Wait lang.
Nandiyan ka pala. Akala namin wala ka na eh.
Almost done. Yeah, wait.
Oh, it's that Kiefer.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, si Alamid enters a rage, screaming, and runs into the fire.
Oh, dear.
And it's hard to hear if you can still hear him screaming kasi it's the roaring of the flames that loud.
Oh,
You
God.
don't know if he's been incinerated, he's dead or alive.
Shit.
Wala pala tayong earrings, no?
I look at the...
Wait, DM, how far is that's beyond the flames ba? Wait, Alamid, come back! Dun sa flames.
Mabalik mo pa.
Dun sa
You saw
flames, beyond.
you saw the entire hallway flood with flames. Like maybe as far as you can see, like 50, 60 feet.
How far? Pero beyond the flames, is there a door or an opening or an
May
entrance?
you didn't see a door, pero you didn't see the hallway end either. So baka may probably may door pa doon. You
Oh
don't know.
God. Jesus. Wait. Umalis
Alamid
naman si
is gone.
Alamid. Wait, Alamid. Come back.
Alamid is gone.
Muna siya.
Okay na siya. Tapos tinigil na ako ni Alona. Held my hands out and then ran after Alamid.
Okay, Gerard runs into the flame.
Oh my gosh.
You wins as he hits the flames and disappears. What? Into the roaring fire.
Damn it. And then I
Wait.
run after him.
Wait. Opportunity to use this.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Mukhang malaki-laking malaki-laking damage.
Wow, ang dami. I can hear a lot of guys.
Okay, sino next?
Ako?
What does Alona do?
I run after Gerard.
You run after Gerard. Alona disappears.
Oh God.
Oh, Arya.
Yeah, I should roll separately.
Oh no.
Ay, Arya.
I will follow, fine. I will follow after Alona.
We're
Wait,
all
nagibilang
gonna
ako.
die.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
ikaw na yung last, no?
Okay.
Ay,
Well,
hindi pala. Si Gauda does the same
si
thing.
Gauda.
Just has no choice but to follow you.
Oh boy.
And that's where we pick up for next time.
Holy shit.
Find out what
TPK
happens.
by flames.
What will happen?
Where are we?
We'll see. Next.
Where
Baka
have we
pala
ended
wala.
up again?
Not sure kung kailan tayo next week ba or we'll see our schedule. So yeah, thank you guys for playing. Hope
Thank you.
Good night. Good night. Thank
Good night.
you.
Next time. Bye.
Ayan.